but I'm all alone at last, rolling home to you.
Hello friends, welcome back to the channel. My name is Sohum and I'm on a mission to spread peace, love, and positivity through music. Today I'll be reacting to Old Man by Neil Young, and this is a name that I've heard before probably a dozen times over the course of my lifetime, maybe more that I'm now forgetting, but I've never actually listened to any Neil Young. My first time listening to Neil Young was actually in a live stream I did a couple days back, and I listened to Neil Young and Crazy Horse perform Like a Hurricane. So this is technically my second time hearing Neil Young, but I'm excited to check it out regardless. I know this is going to be a good one. A big thank you goes to David, whose generous support and request made this reaction possible. And now, let's jump in.
Thank you. This is a new song I wrote about my ranch. I live on a ranch in California. I just bought it a while ago from these two lawyers. And there was an old man living on it. I don't know if you have things like that here, like foreman on ranches.
Foreman? Like a
It's
worker?
like an old caretaker, takes care of all the cows.
Oh, sure.
Fences and everything. So I wrote this song for him.
About the old man. Let's go. Interesting strumming here.
Old man, look at my life. I'm a lot like you were.
I don't know why I was not expecting his voice to sound like that.
Old man, look at my life. I'm a lot like you were.
I'm a lot like you were.
Old man, look at my life. I'm a lot like you were.
Is he sticking it in? Is he? He's like, haha, I'm young. Probably not.
Old man, look at my life. 24 and there's so much more. Live alone in a paradise that makes me think of two.
Huh.
Love lost such a cost. Give me things that don't get lost, like a coin that won't get tossed, rolling home to you.
Huh. Like a coin that won't get lost rolling home to you.
Oh man, take a look at my life. I'm a lot like you.
Whoa.
I need someone to love me the whole day through. I want look in my eyes and you can tell that's true.
Whoa. I love the guitar writing for this track. It feels like there's such a consistent groove going on here, and it's all complex, right? If you were just to play this on its own, I feel like that would be enough difficulty in terms of learning this piece, but to arrange it this way and have the singing overlaid, I mean, from a songwriting perspective, that feels very technically challenging. And I do like the meaning in this, although I'm having a little trouble interpreting whether he's like boasting and a little braggadocious about being the young man with the vision for the, like with the possibility for the future, and kind of saying like, we're a lot like each other though, or I am a lot like you were. It could be braggadocious. My intuition though tells me that he's just trying to relate, but let's see.
Look in my eyes and you can tell that's true.
The consistent like muting. It's like almost percussive.
Lullabies look in run around the same old town. Doesn't mean that much to me, to mean that much to you. To me, around the same old town. Doesn't mean that much to me, to mean that much to you.
Wow, doesn't mean that much to me to mean that much to you. Like, is he referring to the town in that respect? The lullabies? Doesn't mean that much to me that means that much to you. Let me find the lyric on this. Neil Young Old Man lyrics. Doesn't mean that much to me to mean that much to you. Wow, so it is like the perspective of the young man not really caring about the old man. I must be getting this wrong. Let me know in the comments. We'll address the lyrics after this. Let's finish the song here.
Much to me to mean that much to you. I've been first and last. Look at how the time goes past. But I'm all alone at last. Rolling home to you. Oh man, take a look at my life. I'm a lot like you. I need someone to love me the whole day through. I want look in my eyes and you can tell that's true.
Beautiful. Whoa, this is different. The syncopated hits.
Oh man, look at my life. I'm a lot like you were. Oh man, look at my life. I'm a lot like you were.
Ooh.
Thank you.
That is a song right there. I feel like that's an absolute masterclass in guitar playing a unique guitar rhythm and melody while having a unique and separate vocal line. And they don't feel like they should fit together as well as they do. And yet they do. This is a really interesting one. I have to honestly just listen back to this whole thing to figure out what I'm missing in the lyrical interpretation. And why not just let's look through the lyrics right now together. I'll full screen this. Yeah, make that big for you. Old man, look at my life. I'm a lot like you were. Old man, look at my life. I'm a lot like you were. So this has been repeated over the course of this track here. So it is just old man. I feel like when you say old man, I don't know if it's a generational thing, but to me, when somebody says old man, it's more of an insult than just a descriptive term. Old man, look at my life. I'm a lot like you were. So where I'm at, you were at. Maybe we can relate on that. 24, and there's so much more. So for me, there's a lot more. I live alone in paradise. That makes me think of two. Of two? I'm not sure what the two is related to here, but living alone in paradise. Because presumably, if Neil has the resources to buy a ranch at his young age, he is living in some kind of paradise, and buying a ranch in California is going to be expensive, right? So he purchased this ranch far away from everybody, which is its own paradise, but he's alone there. Huh. Love lost, such a cost. Give me things that don't get lost. Love lost, such a cost. Oh, now it makes sense. He lost that love, whatever it was in the past, and it was a cost mentally to him. So instead of dealing with emotions and love and things that are they can possibly weigh on the soul, just give me something monetary, give me something very tangible like a coin. And I thought this during the reaction. I didn't bring it up, but I'll bring it up now. If you guys have ever seen the movie No Country for Old Men, and if you remember the scene where, what is his name? Let me think. Anton Chigurh enters the gas station and does the whole, call it scene. That's just a lovely scene to go watch, but it reminds me of the coin. You don't, if it's, how can I say it? Like a coin is a very tangible thing, but in that moment it was representative of something a lot bigger. In this case, it's like a comparison between the emotion and the tangible thing. Regardless, let's see, Rolling Home to You. Okay. Old man, take a look at my life. I'm a lot like you. I need someone to love me the whole day through. So is it like we both need somebody to love me the whole way through? Ah, one, look in my eyes, and you can tell that's true. So the old man can see the sadness in the eyes of Neil. Like he's pining for that love. So this is like almost like a love song in a way. Hold on. Is my brain breaking? This is like a song sung about a past love that one misses, and he's now relating that story to an old man. Lullabies, look in your eyes, run around the same old town doesn't mean that much to me. To mean that much to you. This line, I feel like this is like the most critical line in the song, and it's not immediately obvious to me what it means. So I feel like the lullabies are the look that's in the old man's eyes, run around the same old town. So presumably the old man has been going around the same old town, doing the same old routines, and he has those lullabies, those dreams in his eyes. And the young man doesn't care about that. Even though you care about that a lot, the old man cares about it. I hope you guys are enjoying me trying to like parse this out in front of you. Forgive me if I make any very obvious mistakes or you're shouting at your screen, Sohum, you're missing this very obvious detail that will thread the needle. Run around the same old town doesn't mean that much to me to mean that much to you. It doesn't, like, I don't care what you feel about me. Is that the interpretation? I've been first and last, look at how the time goes past, but I'm all alone at last, rolling home to you. So the young man is like, old man, I've lived a life. I've done everything. I've failed. I've succeeded. And the time goes and I understand the passing of time. And now we're in the same boat together, even though we're different ages. So maybe it's almost like a way of Neil saying he's lived many lifetimes. So he himself also is an old man that can relate in age to the actual old man. Let's keep it going. Old man, take a look at my life. I need someone to love me the whole way through. I will look in my eyes and you can tell that's true. Okay, so it's repeating the end here. Ooh, this is a really interesting one. I think I need your help in the comments. Please let me know, what does this song mean to you? How do you interpret this song? I'm going to go ahead and listen to this one more time after ending the reaction today. But in any case, I hope y'all enjoyed my reaction today. Subscribe if you did, and if you'd like to request one yourself, hit the link down below. And as always, my friends, have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care and peace.